Hi all. Today very quick video about how to stream your digital audio workstation with the help of open source, and this when you are using Windows, because if you are using Linux or I guess Mac as well, it is much simpler. Okay, so at first, what kind of problem we are trying to solve here? So by default, OBS, I think the most popular streaming solution, does not really support ASIO, does not support jack as sound input, so pretty much does not have ability to stream sound from your DAW unless you are using something really unreliable like Windows Audio Session API, which you really don't want to use it. Fortunately, with the help of few very interesting open source applications, we can build nice modular system allowing us to stream, but also to perform some other interesting activities. So let's start. What do we need to do to have this working? So first we need to install Jack. Jack is a professional sound server API and pair of daemon implementations to provide real-time low latency connection for both audio and MIDI data between applications. That's pretty much what it is. We need to go to download, and I recommend to get 64-bit installer, which we download. I downloaded and have it here. And later we need to install it. And during the installation, you must install QJackCTL and jackrouter driver, which will be necessary to connect this with other applications. Okay, then we click next and we are installing. After that, we need driver, ASIO driver for OBS. We can get it from this page. Here we can find releases to download. We are downloading the last 3.1.1 version. As well, we are downloading 64-bit installer, which is the first one from the list. I have it here, and I'm installing as well. We are agreeing on the license and so on. Okay, I have this installed already, so I'm gonna skip the installation. What's next? Okay, after installation Jack, you should have this application QJackCTL. So let's launch it. And here you need to configure, maybe let's repeat the steps. So after launching QJackCTL, you are going to have this this window where you go to the setup, and here you choose your interface. Okay, that's pretty much what you should do here. Okay, then let's start our Bitwig, and I also have here Renoise. Renoise is not really necessary for this exercise. However, I'm going to demonstrate something interesting later, so I already have it prepared here. After launching Bitwig, we have to change in the settings in audio driver model to jack, and prepare more or less similar configuration. So we need input boost. If we have some microphone or not, we need at least one input boost for microphone. And here I also have two incoming boosts from Renoise. And in output, as you can see, I have regular speakers output and two outputs to OBS, and also one output to Renoise. Okay. In Renoise, my master is being configured to 3 and 4. It's also important, I forgot to say, it's also important that in preferences, in audio, we are choosing device type ASIO and the device jack router, which will allow our Renoise to access all the internals of jack server. So after that, we are choosing out 3 and 4, and then in QJack CTL, we can maybe do something like this. I don't know if I cannot do this. So maybe let's do here. Let's put it on top. So now when we open graph, we can see something very big and very complex, but let's look more detailed. So we have here we have OBS with outputs going to system, and here we have Bitwig Studio with main output of Bitwig Studio speakers going to input channels of OBS. And here we can also see that we have some outputs going from Renoise to inputs in Bitwig. So that's has been configured, that has been set up here after our configuration of input and output buses in Bitwig and Renoise. Okay. Now, what more? Here in OBS, we need to configure, after installing plugin, we are going to have available new driver for ASIO. So we need to choose it. I have it here, and then we are choosing our two channels, which are 3 and 4, the one which were here in our graph. We see 3 and 4. Okay, so we see 3 and 4, and here I have also extra channel audio input capture for microphone. And here maybe I can help with one simple trick. It's very helpful in the filters for audio at the noise suppression. So have a look now. Inputs when I'm not speaking are 0. And after deactivating the plugin, we see constantly some noise. So I'm going to add the plugin again. I want good quality with more CPU usage. Nice, and my levels are again close to 0. Okay, so after we have configured ASIO input capture, it's visible here, so we are going to check it in a moment. Actually, we are going to check it now. So let's close it. Do I have something here? Let's Oh, I think I have some simply sound here. Okay, there is a raised bass and some notes here. Okay, let's play it. Okay, great. So we see our sounds from Bitwig are being forwarded to OBS. So now we can click button and start streaming. As you can see, I'm recording here, but pretty much I could do the same now for streaming. And so let's stop it. And one more thing which I wanted to show you is this is Renoise. We've configured our master output to 3 and 4. And 3 and 4 we see goes directly to Bitwig, not to system. And in Bitwig, here we have set also proper channel. So let's play this. Here we see there is some sound coming. However, we do not see it. And now, after activating monitoring, we hear the sound from Renoise in our Bitwig, and we can also record it. Okay, I don't want to record this. Okay, what's gonna happen if we are gonna speed up a bit? Okay, and a bit more. And we also see the beat is being recorded in OBS. So everything is working as expected. If you have some questions or comments, yeah, write them down. Cheers, everyone.